Population crisis. The United States birth rate stands at 1.6. It needs to be 2.1 children per couple for the population to replace itself. Leslie Root, an assistant professor and demographer at the University of Colorado, argues the lower rate may be a result of delayed childbearing. Most couples today delay starting a family until they're in their late 20s or 30s, once their career paths are well established. But I contend part of the problem is the result of a population that has aborted 65 million babies since 1973, the year Roe v. Wade was approved by the U.S. Supreme Court. If they'd been allowed to live, imagine what that would have meant for the country and the economy. Another 65 million more people would be contributing to the country, working harder to build a better society. And not only them, but also the children they would produce. One reason given for keeping the U.S. southern border open is the country needs more laborers. Here's the solution. Close the border, discourage abortion, and encourage people to have more babies through tax credits and other incentives. Vice President Kamala Harris believes the government needs to keep far away from interfering with women's choices.
One does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree. The government should not be telling her what to do.
Vice President Harris announced this week that she would support ending the Senate filibuster so a simple majority could vote to enact a federal law guaranteeing a woman's right to an abortion. But wait a minute. I thought Harris opposed the federal government interfering with women's rights. A federal law would overturn the rights of people in the states to make their own decisions about laws restricting abortion. Many women oppose abortion and support laws protecting the lives of babies. What about their rights, the rights of the majority in their states? So what role should the federal government play? Folks, it has a responsibility to protect human lives, whether from gun-wielding assailants on the streets of San Francisco or abortionist knives. With all due respect, Madam Vice President, when do you consider someone to be officially dead? Most people would say a person is dead when their heart stops beating. So shouldn't the same criteria be applied to life? If you're dead when your heart stops beating, then aren't you alive when your heart starts beating? It begins at about 6 weeks in the womb. Our Declaration of Independence from Great Britain states that we're endowed by our Creator with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which is for all humans, whether a person lives on the street or in a womb. In Psalm 36:9, we're told God is the giver of life, and His light lets us enjoy life. So let's celebrate life and light. That's the best way forward to a more populous and prosperous nation. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Until next time, be blessed.